Supreme Chancellor Obi-Wan Kenobi by Stone Freak. Chapter 57. The Senate reacts to the bombing. Padme both was and wasn't surprised when she was told that Bail would be in charge of the crisis meeting at the Senate. Being not only an influential senator, but also from a core world, it puts him in a good position for being given such a task when both Obi-Wan and acting Vice Chancellor Hanash are out of commission. No one can say that the core worlds do not have certain privileges in the Republic in general. She stares towards the center of the Senate chamber where Bail is trying to calm the rest of the senators down. His voice is low, smooth, and soothing, and he has both his palms raised in a peaceful gesture. However, it's easier said than done, considering the Senate isn't really calm on a good day, and it's only been a day since the bomb. She smooths out her dress and keeps her head high. Sabé and Matei reassuring presences behind her. She has her duty, and she will fulfill it, even as she wishes Anakin were here. Even as she wishes Obi-Wan wasn't hurt. Anakin, does he even know what has happened? She's been afraid to call him. What if she does before the temple does? She doesn't want to cause further strife between Anakin and the Jedi, especially not because of her. She's done enough already. She takes a deep breath and only barely refrains from sighing. Keep your head in the game, Padme. Personal concerns will have to wait until later. Please, senators, we cannot lose our heads, especially not during such dire times as now. An attack on the Senate office building itself is no small thing, certainly, but we must keep calm. Bail's voice seems to have an edge of frustration to it, but Padme cannot be sure of it. It could just be the strain of the general chaos in the aftermath of the bombing. Of course, Bail is hardly the only one feeling the strain. The talks have been going for 2 hours already, but no end in sight. Padme feels the tension building in the back of her head and her temples, and rolls her shoulders to try and relieve it just a smidge. The discussion continues, but Padme remains silent. She has nothing to add to the discussion for now. There isn't enough information yet for the Senate to truly make a move, and unless someone makes a horrendously ill-conceived suggestion, she will continue to remain silent. Yes, Senator House, I will give you the word. Bail gestures to his left, and a pod detaches from the wall to hover in the middle. Padme narrows her eyes and watches House closely. He is one of Palpatine's most fervent supporters and holds many extreme opinions regarding the war, Jedi, and the clones that she finds distasteful. He bears close watching, especially now when they still don't know what the situation is with the Supreme Chancellor. With Obi-Wan. A twinge in her chest breaks off her train of thought. Oh, Obi-Wan. When the bombs were set and detonated in Senator Biwa's office, she cannot help but wonder if it is the third attempt on Obi-Wan's life. It just seems so convenient that it happened while Obi-Wan occupied the offices. 2, possibly 3 attempts already. Someone or several someones are desperate to get him out of office as quickly as possible by any available means. That much is clear. But why? It could be general anti-Jedi sentiment, and Obi-Wan has made it clear that Supreme Chancellor or not, he is still a Jedi. Or it could be directly connected to Obi-Wan's ongoing work of change. Or it could even be something personal, though Padme doesn't know what anyone would have against Obi-Wan on a personal level. She does sigh now. She's having trouble focusing even during such an important occasion. She must get herself together. She'll have time for these contemplations later. Thank you, Senator Organa, Half says before letting out a terrible wet-sounding cough. We are in a terrible situation, my fellow senators. He raises his arms, trying to appeal with dramatics, perhaps. It's a technique Padme has seen before. It has been used to great effect many times. Unfortunately. Our Supreme Chancellor was caught up in a bombing at the Senate, a strike against all of us, and we do not yet know if he will survive at all. Noise explodes in the hall, as always when someone says something controversial or highly dramatic. It takes some time before the noise level lowers and Health can continue.
We cannot be found floundering at a time such as now. We must be proactive. We must have a clear leadership, a strong leadership.
Padme's eyebrows knit together, her mouth purses together, and presses her hand gently over it. She does not like the direction this is taking.
With Chancellor Kenobi out of commission, possibly even permanently, I suggest we reinstate former Chancellor Palpatine as Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic.